Hello, sisters and brothers near and far. The other day, I was talking about tariffs. It's a real combustible term right now. The reason that I bring it up is because back in the 90s, when American production was exported to a place like China, I thought at the time in my working class, smooth brain, why don't we have tariffs on this stuff? And I think I had it attached to something else too, which was I grew up in a place where natural resources were parlayed into cash. I grew up in Alaska, and at the time, oil was, citizens of Alaska would receive dividend checks for oil production. And I believe now it's attached to natural gas. I could be wrong. I haven't lived there for a while. But, I brought that up like, okay, well, why can't we use something like that to offset taxation? For over 100 years, our country survived without a personal income tax that we see now. And people are like, oh, the population's too great. Got these all kinds of pro-taxation people who want to tax billionaires. And, honestly, I just can't relate to that. If you believe that, that's fine, but I'm not going to be able to relate to you past a certain point. First of all, I think existing taxation needs to be gone over with a fine-tooth comb. Hello, Elon. Hello, Vivek. Love those guys for that. Secondly, based on where that's going, thinning that out and then maybe offsetting it with tariffs, parlaying resources into cash, I don't see why you wouldn't at least look at that model. Back in the 90s, when we were sending all our production overseas and everything from cheap sunglasses to camp goods to everything else was being produced in China, I thought, why do we not have tariffs on this kind of stuff? And there was a very popular political family, I don't know how popular they are now, who kind of helped broker those deals to send stuff overseas. And they made, free trade agreements here and this and that, which seemed awesome at the time. Oh, reach out and trade. But it drove certain American businesses out of business. And it, honestly, I feel padded the pockets of a certain few elites. So I'm not even saying that we need prohibitive tariffs. People are like, oh, Trump's going to destroy our relationship with Canada. There are no tariffs currently in place with Canada that are prohibitive. Right now it's a bargaining tool, and it should be. If you can sit down at a table and come to an arrangement that benefits your citizens, I'm all for that. I may not agree with Trump on everything, but that to me is just smart business. And it doesn't have to be prohibitively egregious to Canada. It just has to work on my side of the fence, and hopefully theirs too. And I think we can come to that kind of arrangement. He's a wheeler dealer. That's the kind of guy, honestly, right now I feel I like in office, but I'm not even going to get into that. Anyway, I hope you and yours are doing well. All the best. We'll talk to you soon.